Hey guys, I am Damses from the Omnic Post with an update on Overwatch 2. Yesterday, the second Overwatch 2 beta was kicked off at 8 PM CEST, or waffle time like we call it. The servers went up and all of the players that bought the Watchpoint pack saw their download start. There were also the lucky few that got themselves a normal invite after signing up for the beta. From what I could gather, that number was rather limited this time around. But that will change in the coming days, and especially by July 14th, when everybody that signed up should be in the beta. There was an issue, however, with the PlayStation 5 version of the beta. Almost 12 hours after the launch, PlayStation 5 players were still not able to log in. Blizzard confirmed earlier that they're looking at it, and I hope it is solved by the time this video goes live. Because it sucks, especially if you bought that Watchpoint pack. Now, in case you still have a PlayStation 4, from what I've been hearing, that should be working. Anyways, when it comes to the beta itself, there aren't any big surprises in there, in the sense that they just implemented everything that they announced. For as far as we know up till now though, we still need to dig a little deeper. Now, I'll be making more detailed videos about all of these topics in the next few days, so brace yourselves. But this video is a quick rundown. Here we go. The Junker Queen is playable, and as it goes with new heroes, every team is picking her, which isn't always a good idea. She definitely has those moments where she shines, but then there are situations where you would be better off with a different tank. She does take some getting used to, but once you start to understand her kit, she is so much fun to play. You basically need to keep your bleed up on as many enemies as possible, and you need to get them to abandon all hope. Which isn't easy, since she needs to be pretty up close for most of her abilities. Except for her nice Gracie. That has a longer range. Hitting someone with that knife is so much fun. And pulling them into the Ilios wall is even more fun. I actually like her knife better than Roadhog's hook. And let me explain. She has a longer range, and this is really important, she doesn't pull her target all the way close up to her, so she doesn't get herself in trouble when she does so. I think she's a great addition to the roster, and I'm looking forward to see what fun tactics people are going to come up with to play her. Oh, and by the way, the Junker Queen is one tall lady. Like, I think she's just as tall as me, and I'm 6'7". Dang. Besides the new tank hero, there's also a new map, Rio, which has you pushing a rather colorful payload on a just as colorful map. It's beautiful. There are the new looks for all of the heroes, except for Echo. Wow, they called all of those new looks Classic 2. And Echo has a Classic 2, but it just looks identical to Classic 1. I don't know what is going on. I do have to say most of the new looks are spot on. They seem to pay tribute to their heritage, or they are an evolution of that hero that we have been playing for 6 years. Sometimes it's even both. It is awesome to finally see them in game. As with every patch, there are the necessary balance changes. But while the first beta had some nice surprises, most of the changes in this build are things that we already knew about. Like the Mercy super jump change that a lot of people seem to be surprised about. But they told us about it like weeks ago. Or Junkrat getting his old trap back. But there's definitely some interesting choices that were made. On one end, they tuned Orisa in a way that solidifies her new playstyle. The more aggressive, pushy Orisa. While Symmetra, well, she kind of feels lost. They did a whole lot of changes to her. Look at this list. To be honest, I'm not familiar enough with Symmetra to make a correct assessment of all these changes. I would need to try her to kind of feel the difference. Blizzard stated during that recent AMA that their goal is to bring her in line with the new speed that comes with 5 vs 5. So she can put up her portals faster and her orbs travel faster. But as it always goes with balancing, it comes at a price. She had to give up some stuff. So a lot of Symmetra players are seeing this as a nerf. While Symmetra's victims see this more as a redemption. In any case, whatever your opinion is, this is a beta. They'll evaluate the changes they made and they'll adjust accordingly. But what do you think? Did they go overboard with the Symmetra changes? Or do they just need to pull an Orisa on her and change her kit completely? Let me know in the comments. One thing I do feel equipped to judge, and I feel quite good about, are the new spell effects for Symmetra. She uses light or hard light to damage you and build all the constructs. And while the previous iteration looked okay, this new one definitely looks like light. It's gorgeous. Besides all of this, there are some UI changes, like new icons on top of teammates to indicate their health status, a new kill skull animation, and a ton of small changes. There's also the updated scoreboard, which looks better, but it still feels a little cluttered to me. Now the thing is, I used to teach UX, so Yeah, I'm a harsh critic. The ping system got an update, and we got some new variations of existing maps, like a night version of Busan and a morning version of Gibraltar. I also noticed some small strategic changes to some of the maps, but I'll be listing all of those in a future video. And that's about it. Like I said, no big surprises. Again, I'll make separate videos on all of those changes in the coming days, so stay tuned. But tell me, what is your opinion about the beta? Are you happy with what we got, or did you expect more? And what would you have liked to see added to the beta? Let me know in the comments. Come check out my streams on twitch.tv/DimsiesTV, and make sure to subscribe for more updates on Overwatch.